Okay, so let's just get right into it. You've poured countless hours and probably a ton of money into making your website look great for people. It's slick, it's persuasive, it's crystal clear. But what if the most important new visitor can't understand a single word of it? Yeah, we're talking about AI. And there's this huge invisible gap opening up between how humans see your business and how machines do. And the person who's really cracked this code is Maria Dijkstra. She's an AI visibility architect, and she's been in the trenches diagnosing these exact failures for more than 50 B2B companies. I mean, she built the global ad systems at Microsoft that drove $2 billion in revenue, ran her own agency with Fortune 500s, and now works with cutting-edge AI companies. So when it comes to how machines actually think, she knows her stuff inside and out. And look, this is the exact kind of thing she hears all the time. A founder has done everything right. They've nailed their SEO. They're on page one of Google. But then when a potential customer asks an AI for recommendations in their category, poof, they're invisible. It's maddening, and it's happening more and more. Now here's the kicker. Your first instinct might be to blame SEO, but that's not it at all. That page one Google ranking, it means basically nothing here. This is a totally different ballgame. It's not about keywords. It's about the fundamental structure of how you talk about yourself online. So that brings us to our first section, the new invisibility problem. We've got to wrap our heads around a huge shift in how B2B buyers are starting their journey because, well, it's happening in a place most companies aren't even looking. And check this out. This data from G2's latest report is a real eye-opener. When B2B buyers were asked what influences their shortlists the most, generative AI chatbots beat vendor websites. Just let that sink in for a second. The AI chatbot is now more influential than your own website in that critical initial decision-making phase. Wild, right? So what's the big takeaway here? It's that the game has moved. That all-important first impression, the moment a buyer creates their shortlist, it's not happening on your site anymore. It's happening inside AI interfaces that you don't control. And if you're not there, you're not even in the race. Okay, so let's dig into section 2. Why? Why can't these incredibly smart AIs see your company? It really comes down to one key difference in how humans and machines read. The magic word here is machine parsable. All this really means is, can an AI look at all your stuff online, your website, your LinkedIn, everything, and pull out one single consistent answer about what you do? If it can't classify you with high confidence, it's just going to ignore you. It's safer for the AI to say nothing than to be wrong. So here's the difference in a nutshell. Humans, we read for persuasion. We get the brand voice, we appreciate clever marketing copy, we like sharp design. Machines? Nope. They read for one thing, classification. They are stone-cold logic engines looking for consistent terms and structured data so they can put you in the right box. It's a totally different way of seeing the world. And this right here is the smoking gun for why most companies fail. It's called terminology drift, and this is from a real company audit. On the homepage, they're an observability platform. Click over to features, and now they're a monitoring solution. Pricing, infrastructure analytics. A human brain can connect those dots, no problem. But in AI, it just sees 4 different things, gets confused, and its confidence level drops to 0. All right, section 3, let's talk about the knee-jerk reaction. When marketers feel invisible, what's the first thing they say? We need more content. But you know what? That intuitive fix can actually make this problem a whole lot worse. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. First off, there's a good chance you're just throwing resources away. According to Forrester, a whopping 60 to 70% of all B2B marketing content just gathers dust. It's never used. So you're probably just creating waste, not visibility. But here's the real danger. If your core message is already muddy because of terminology drift, then every new blog post, every new white paper, it just adds another conflicting signal to the pile. You're not making things clearer for the AI, you're just screaming more confusing words at it. You're making the noise louder, not the signal stronger. So you're probably wondering, oh man, is this happening to us? Well, let's find out. In section 4, we're going to walk through a super quick 15-minute test you can run on your own site, like right now. Okay, step 1, you're going to build a terminology map. Seriously, just open your website and hit Control-F or Command-F on a Mac. Search for every single synonym your team uses for your product. Think platform, solution, tool, software, the whole shebang. Just make a quick list of which words pop up on which pages. And while you're doing that, you're actually already doing step 2, scoring the drift. It's simple. If you only found 1 or 2 different terms across your whole site, you're golden. Clean bill of health. 3 to 4? Okay, you've got some drift you need to fix. But if you hit 5 or more different terms for the same offering, that's critical drift. It's almost a guarantee that an AI cannot figure out what you do.
Now, for step 3, we need to zoom out. Pull up your company's LinkedIn page and your G2 profile next to your website. Read the one-line description on each. Do they all say the exact same thing? Remember, AIs are like little detectives. They cross-reference all these sources, and if they don't match, it's a huge red flag.
All right, step 4 is where the rubber meets the road. Go directly to ChatGPT or any other AI and ask it, how would you describe my company? Then take what it spits out and put it side by side with your official positioning statement. The gap between those two things? That's the size of your AI visibility problem.
And that brings us to the 5th and final step, the moment of truth. Ask the AI, who are the top 5 companies in, and then state your exact category. But here's the key. Don't say your own name. If you're not on that list, it means the AI does not associate you with that category strongly enough to recommend you. In its world, you're invisible.
So if you just ran through that little test and the results weren't great, don't panic. Section 5 is all about the path forward. And the best part is, this fix isn't some massive, expensive creative project. It's architectural. It's about getting your foundation right. It all boils down to a terminology audit. First, as a company, you need to pick one, and only one, official, canonical term for your core offering. Second, you have to lock that term in across every single team. Sales, marketing, product, everyone uses the same word. Third, you audit all your digital real estate and get rid of the drift. And last, a bit more technical, make sure the structured data under the foot of your website matches the text that humans see. That's it.
And you might be thinking, can a fix that simple really work? Oh yeah, get this. One of the companies Maria audited went from 0 AI citations to 11 new ones in just 30 days. 30 days, and they didn't create a single new piece of content. They just fixed their language. The results can be incredibly fast.
So it all comes down to this one question. Your website might be a masterpiece, absolutely perfect for humans. But in this new world, where AI is the gatekeeper, does it pass the machine test? Look, this is just the tip of the iceberg of a massive shift in how companies get found. If you want to go deeper on this and get more tools to run your own diagnostics, you can find all of Maria Dykstra's amazing work on her website. It's mariadykstra.com. And hey, if you found this breakdown helpful, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching.